Hi all, this is Will from Vintage Love Affair. Um, I've seen a lot of these videos lately on YouTube about, is charity shop, are the charity shops dead? Are they too expensive? And this, that and the other. But I would like to throw a couple of comments into the ring. Because this past week, I have found some absolutely amazing deals in the charity shop. And in fact, one of them I literally listed in the evening and sold it before midday the following day. And I don't know whether I should reveal exactly how much I made on it, but let's just say the item I bought for £4 and I sold it for 30. Now, you would be happy if you bought a pair of trainers, say, from a car boot sale for £4 or £5 and sold it for 25 or 30. You'd be happy if you bought a jumper or, some designer item and made that sort of markup. These deals are there in the charity shops, but maybe you've got to branch out from the Nike shoes, the Adidas tops, maybe get a bit inventive with actually what you're selecting. I know there are people that actually do price checks and stuff whilst they're in the charity shops and stuff, but sometimes take a risk, or rely on your knowledge. If you buy a load of handbags, flipping use that knowledge. If you've got years of collecting handbags, you'll find all sorts in the charity shops. If you collect, for example, this item I bought the other day, it was a wooden bowl. How many people would have walked straight past that wooden bowl? The deals are there. There's signs on charity shops saying, please, no more donations, we are full. And you could look at that in two ways and say, yes, they're full because they're charging too much and therefore they're not shifting their stock quickly enough. But on the other hand, if you look at like their bric-a-brac, shelving and stuff like that, it's amazing what you can find tucked away. Around Christmas time, just after Christmas, I was visiting family down in Somerset, and I went into an RSPCA charity shop whilst I was down there, and I found, it was only a small one, but a West German vase, and they were asking £15 for it. Now, I knew comfortably that I could probably get 30 to 35 for it, so I wasn't comfortable paying the 15. And some of you will say, well, trying to barter with a charity shop is wrong, but I offered them 10 quid and we settled on 12. Now, within literally less than a week, I'd sold that for 30 quid. So after fees and everything, that was an easy double up. So, the real issue is scalability. Are there enough of these deals to actually make a living out of it, or are you going to have to settle for just one or two of these, every few days or so? But I made a video the other day showing 11 items that I picked up whilst I was in Gloucester. And that was literally just from half an hour of searching. And that will make me about £60-70 when that's all sold. But you imagine if you were searching maybe out and about 2-3 days a week, you could hit several towns in one go, in one day, or potentially over a couple of days. 15, 20 charity shops easily. You telling me you can't walk away with 50 items? Really, the limiting factor is not whether you can find stuff at the right price. The limited factor is A, your budget, and B, your knowledge. I'll leave you there with those thoughts for now, and I'll be back soon with more. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hi all, this is Will from Vintage Love Affair again. It's about 10:05 on Monday morning. It's been a fairly good weekend of sales. We've already, if we're counting end of Friday through to Monday morning, we've had 9 sales in total, 3 of which have happened in the past hour. So we had 6 over the weekend, 3 today, total of £194.08 and an average sale price of £21.56. So the average sale price is a little low. However, one of the reasons for that is I've had some die-cast cars, Vanguards, hanging around for a while, so I put them up on an auction, £5 start, and believe it or not, over the 3-day period they got one bid for £5, so those went dirt cheap. That's, although 3 items, that's classed as one of my sales. Any other item, actually, although it only sold for £8.95, I only paid £1 for it, and that was one of the charity shop pickups from last week, and that was one of the 2 toy sharks, and I paid £1 each for them, and I've literally just sold one of them this morning for £8.95 plus postage and you know, buyer protection and all that. So £8.95 in my pocket after I pay my 10 or 11% promotion fees, or before I pay my promotion fees. So yeah, £194 for the weekend. You know, that's pretty much bang on double last weekend, so I'm not going to complain at that. Anyway, take care for now, and I shall speak to you all later. Bye.